Very happy day to my dear students. I, Angel Singh, welcome you all to the online English classes. Children, today we will start with our chapter number 2 in your grammar book. The title of your chapter is Subject and Predicate, the two important parts of a sentence. A sentence can be divided into two parts. We call them subject and predicate. In the sentence, the boys run in the park. So we are being told about the boys who are running in the park. So the information to us is given about the boys and what are they doing? They are running in the park. So the boys in the first part of the sentence about which we are talking, it is the subject of the sentence. And the second part, run in the park, says something about the subject. It is the predicate of the sentence. So in a sentence about which or about whom or about what we are talking, it is your subject, and the information given about the subject in a sentence is your predicate. In some cases, for the sake of emphasis, the order of subject and predicate may be reversed. The normal order is Krish stood in the middle of the road. So here we are being informed about Krish. So Krish is your subject, and what he is doing, he is standing in the middle of the road. Now if we have to lay emphasis on it, यानी कि जब हमें उस पर जोर दिखाना है या importance दिखानी है, or if we have to grab the attention of the readers or the listeners, we write in the middle of the road stood Krish. So here again we have simply interchanged the position of subject and predicate. So subject is your Krish and in the middle of the road stood is your predicate. Then we have subject and predicate in imperative sentences. In your previous class, children, I have told you what imperative sentences are. They express the feelings, the command, the request, the order, advice, etc. All these things are depicted in your imperative sentences. Now, what happens in these imperative sentences with subject and predicate? In imperative sentences, the subject is not stated, it is implied. For example, stand up quickly. This is the command. Here you will see that the subject is missing. We cannot find the subject written here. But if I am looking at you and I am commanding you to stand, then of course you will stand. So here you is implied. Take rest properly. This is advice. If I'm looking at you and I'm telling you to take rest properly, it means that I'm advising this thing to you. So again, you is implied. So in imperative sentences, the subject is always you. It is not stated but always implied. In case of questions and exclamations, it is preferred that we change the sentences into assertive sentences so that it is easier to find the subject. In previous class, we have learned how to transform the sentences. Now, assertive sentences are also known as declarative sentences, which gives us information about something. They state something. So for example, if it is a question, she brought the books? This is your interrogative sentence. Now when we convert it into assertive sentence, we will write it as she has brought the books. So here she is our subject and has brought the books will be our predicate. For exclamatory sentence, wow, such a pretty face. This is your exclamatory sentence. Now when we convert it into assertive sentence, it becomes you have such a pretty face. So again, you is your subject, have such a pretty face is your predicate. So, whatever is talked about in a sentence is subject, and the information about the subject is your predicate. So, I hope, children, you have understood both the topics, subject and predicate, very nicely. Revise your chapter, solve as many exercises as you can. Thank you so much, children. God bless you all.